Okay, this will be a challenging one. It's something that I'm not interested in, that I actually hate and was brought up to hate. Let's see what we can do with it. This will be a bit of a challenging one. She's not going all the way light. I'm going to make it contrasty. Okay, let's see what it is. It is, I think it's the Waratahs footy team, because it's a football, and that's a Waratah shaped, football. I was never brought up to admire footy or the people that played it. I never had any interest. My parents used to have taught us to hate the game. Both my parents. I'm pretty sure my dad never was interested in trusty old football or footy. They never treated footy with any kind of reverence or respect. We were told that it was rough and dangerous and not very classy. So football was indeed frowned upon in my family. It was never, we were never taught to enjoy football. It was just a rough and tumble game with we just didn't like it. And my brother did play soccer. My mum and my dad, I'm pretty sure they both, even though my mum and dad never got on very well, basically they seem to be agreeing on that football's shit. Well, without using the word shit. But basically they never taught us to respect or to revere the game of footy. It was just something that wasn't done in my family. And you think that soccer is more footy. They call it football, but basically it was soccer in some ways, from what I know, is more football than footy, because footy, you have people holding the ball in their hands and passing it between other players and shit like that, and there's a bit of handling or handball. And soccer, you have to do it with your feet or your head. So or at least with your feet, although no, that's too fucking big. So so footy is less football than footy. Soccer is more footy than football than footy. But I'm not an expert, folks. Don't take my word for it, because I'm not an expert. I'm not a sports person. I don't enjoy sport. I don't have any interest in it. I actually hate sport most of the time. I just don't like it. We were brought up to love cricket as well, and I did have a bit of the cricket rub off on me, but I don't watch it anymore. I don't have any interest in it. Now this is too big. I'm going to make this look good somehow. I think we didn't put it over the edge enough. But I'm really missing a loved one, and I'm trying to get my stuff out there on the television, and it's not as easy as it looks. And there's a lot of in the news, again, another strike against footy. a lot of footy players get into the news and take up heaps of precious airtime, all on their off-field antics. And they just seem to do things wrong, and they end up in the media all the time. It's like they do it on purpose to give it more drama. You know, that people love to hear a good footy player scandal. You know, I'm sick of these footballers getting in the news all the time, taking up space on the news. It's really annoying, you know. That's all the more reason to hate football even more. It's the players and their off-field antics, that they don't know how to control themselves. They're not really espousing masculine decency. You know, you get a lot of them doing the wrong thing, like raping or sexually abusing women. They're such womanizers, and they're really disgusting, folks. So there's no reason to revere this game. It seems to always come into disrepute. I have no admiration for these players and their stupid games. You know, games outside the football field. You know, it's really silly. I have no respect. I have no admiration. I just can't, for the life of me, just put up with this shit. I'm just trying to work out whether I should just change again the positioning of this. But the football game is just so full of shit, and the players just want to do what they want to do, and they think their shit doesn't stink, when really it's on the fucking nose, and they don't know how to control themselves. To be rude, to be quite crude, they can't control their fucking dicks. And that really, to me, that's not what a man should be like. And football players are masculine in the macho sense, but when it comes to decency and kindness and how to treat a woman, especially one of their wives or girlfriends, all decency goes out the window, and they are such disgusting, fucked up creatures. And I just don't have any. It's disgusting, folks. It really is. What they get up to and all that. And it really does. It's really not acceptable. They just get up to fucking shit. And I'm trying to get my videos to go to air so I can locate a loved one. And these football disgraceful people are taking up any opportunity I might have to get my stuff to go to air. And I'm really over it, and I just don't know what to think. I'm trying my best as a person who's not been recognised as an artist or anyone. I'm trying to make a difference. Why do these footy players have to keep getting into trouble? If they really loved their game, if they really cared about their fucking game, they wouldn't be misbehaving so fucking gross the way that they do. They wouldn't be such gross, fucking disgusting, masculine, hot and sweaty sexual abusers, fucktards in fucking a footy jersey. I mean, why? Why do they have to be like that? Why can't, if there's anything good about footy, well, where is the goodness in it? it's always trouble. They just seems to be a high degree of crime amongst these dickheads, these fucktards, meatheads. And I just can't understand why they always have to get themselves into so much trouble. It's like they're trying to attack. It's like attention-seeking behaviour. You know, they're childish. You know, if they really think they're men, if they really can be man about it, they've just got to be. Oh, I don't know. Just get so fucking over it, folks. I'm just trying to get in touch with a loved one, and it's really difficult when all this shit takes precedent. And these football players should not be on the TV. They probably think it's all good being on TV for their shit, for their bullshit. The idiots. And a lot of them are on drugs. They get in trouble for drugs as well. So it's not a very good game when you consider the high amount of crime that's in there. But anyway, that's turned up looking better than I thought. I think now we can call this demo quits.